It's fun.
Kevin Spencer.
You better not cross his path.
Kevin Spencer.
Chain-smoking alcoholic, sociopath.
Kevin had just turned 16, and his father told him it was time he got his driver's license. Kevin's dad was excited about this because the courts had imposed a lifetime ban on him from ever operating a motor vehicle again because of his 27 driving while impaired charges. He needed a designated driver to shuffle him between bars and back home at the end of the night, and he figured Kevin was just the ticket. Kevin had never driven a car before, and he was really nervous. He'd overheard some girls at school talking about studying for the driver's test. Kevin didn't bother, since he figured book learning was for morons. Instead, he waited outside the exam hall for the smartest-looking kid. He told the kid that he was going to copy all of his answers for the written exam, and that if the little freak so much as said a word, Kevin would knock him senseless with a tire iron. The driving instructor's name was Mr. McNally. Kevin had no reason not to like him, but things like that had never stopped him before. Kevin decided that since he would drive a car without a license and insurance anyway, there was no real point in giving a damn whether he passed the test or not. Kevin lit a smoke and jammed the gas. Mr. McNally's head snapped back and he screamed like a little girl. Kevin thought this was really funny, so he ran a few red lights and stop signs just to see how far it would go. A short time later, Kevin lost control of the car because he tried to get it up on two wheels going around a corner. Mr. McNally banged his head on the dashboard and passed out. Before he left, he stole all of Mr. McNally's pocket change and his wallet. Kevin figured that ought to learn him a thing or two. On the way home, Kevin ripped off a 1987 Buick Skylark. It was the nicest car his dad had ever been drinking in. Years later, the psychiatrist that worked at the maximum security prison where Kevin was serving his life sentence said, "Yeah, well, I make enough money listening to morons like you that I drive a BMW.
They sail upon the ocean from Jamaica to Penzance, but they don't want gold and they don't want treasure. They only want your pants. Pants on the poop deck, pants in the hold, pants in a chest where there should be gold, pants in the crow's nest, pants at sea, and a big pair of pants where the sail should be. Those scurvy rascals!
Future heads, man. There is one aptly named band right there, because there is a band who are mixing many different elements of many different styles and genres in a way which is never dull and always entertaining. And one of the most amazing things I find about the Futureheads and about what they do and about them as a band and as a unit, as an current act, is something indescribable, something you cannot describe, which we will never be aware of as listeners. And I find it such an inspiring thing to be around, for the simple reason that ultimately there is something about that band which will always remain mysterious, and we will never be able to put a finger on what it is, and try as you might. And you know, and is an example of what I'm talking about, isn't it, video? Every song we sing, every song we sing, every song we sing. Sounds like blankety blank. Blankety blank, blankety blank, blankety blank.
Skip it up and down.